I got a couple emails here. This one is from Amy, and this email is crazy. It's crazy. Hey guys, we've been doing haunted houses every weekend, and last week I saw something in one of them that got my attention. I need to know if you guys think this is totally fine or is it too far. We went through a few of the different rooms, and they had the typical zombies, monsters, and people dressed up. Then we get to a room with a guy sitting at a desk. He takes out a gun, puts it to his head, and pulls the trigger. There was a loud bang, a flash, and the guy falls out of his chair. Now, I've never seen a suicide depicted in a haunted house, and I realize it's fake, but it was completely inappropriate in my opinion. One of the people in our group lost her husband to suicide, and let me tell you, it was pretty uncomfortable getting through the rest of the haunted house. We also had her kid with us. This particular establishment states on their website they recommend guests be at least 12 years old, so it wasn't an adults only type of place where they can maybe do rougher things. What are your thoughts? Thanks, guys. Have a great show. Amy. Holy shit. That's my response to that. Talk about way too far. Um, why would anybody why would Mikey know? You don't think that's too far in a haunted house, or you think that's
It's
par
a
for the
haunted.
course?
It's a haunted hayride, man. The amount of depictions I've seen of people like hanging and stuff like that. I mean, it isn't.
Yeah,
It's
I
definitely
guess
pretty graphic. But I mean, did a bunch of like blood and goo come flying out of the other side of his head?
no, but the bang and the flash and the falling out of the chair, I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I don't know if she didn't mention a splatter on the wall or anything like that, just the guy
I
falling out of the
mean, dude,
chair with
when
the
I was
flash.
when I was 12 years old, they used to have the actors on the hayride with us, and the dude with the chainsaw would come up and grab the innocent girl, the blonde girl that's act like an actor, and drag her into the woods while she's screaming. And I'm 12 years old thinking that this girl just got dragged into the woods.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I never saw that one.
It's
That's
dope,
pretty
bro.
good. That's actually pretty good.
Dude,
Well, that
dude,
scared
one
the
of
shit
one of
out of
the
me,
haunted
dude.
dude, one of the haunted things around here. You can't go to it. No kids. They throw you on a bus and they drive you through the woods like a maniac, dude. They throw you out of your seats and everything. Like it's the wildest thing I've ever seen. It's in the middle of the sticks.
Yeah, I gotta
But
tell you though,
I don't. I think
I don't,
all is fair in that shit. I
I
don't
think
know. It's, you go into
definitely
a haunted attraction.
you got to keep that over 18 though, and maybe put that in there in some sort of disclaimer that it depicts that kind of stuff because you got to think about people who've gone through that. Most people who
You're
go through a
true.
haunted house haven't witnessed somebody get their head cut off by a chainsaw or a creepy lady with a doll, murder you. It's those aren't common ways to die. Suicide, sadly, is very common. So that's I think it might be going. It's a little too much. It's one thing, I guess, if you have a,
I
a
do agree
I
that
even,
the
I gotta be
age.
honest with you, I don't think I've even seen a hanging corpse or anything. I don't think I've even seen a noose or anything like that in a
Oh, dude,
haunted
we saw
house.
like they like there's a hangman and it hangs an actual actor that's like on a harness, so he like drops and he's hanging on and
Wow, I see. I
there's
don't.
people depicted like being like electrocuted in the electric chair.
Oh, see, I don't. I don't. I don't.
I've seen
I'm
some
actually.
graphic stuff at
You
some
know what? I
haunted
have. I've
attractions.
seen the electric chair before, but that's not taking your own. You know what I mean? That's electric chair is like a execution.
I get that that's a little bit of a sensitive thing, and I don't think that an attraction like that should be 12 years and older. I think if like that's something that you would see in a rated R movie, so it should be
Yeah,
equivalent to the same thing, like 18 and over. Then it's anything goes.
yeah.
Not anything goes. Like they can't touch you or anything like that. But for gore level or scare level or anything like that, you know, uh, I think 18 and up would be
And if you're
good
gonna
for
put
something like that.
depictions, and if you're gonna put depictions of suicide in there, you should warn people. I mean, honestly, that's troubling for people who've been through that. And I'm not. I'm not. I don't know why I'm stuttering.
If
I've
you've
not.
also
But
also if you've been through something violent and a violent death in your life, like maybe don't go to a haunted attraction if something could trigger you.
fair enough. Fair enough. But I guess you don't expect to see that at those. You see crazy, weird gore of mutilated monsters and stuff like that. It's not car crash victims or something, but who knows what a zombie is though? I don't know. Shit. Let me
Yeah.
grab this phone call real quick. I got Sean. You are on. Excuse me. God, my mouth is not working today. Sean, you're on the Dumb Show. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Chilling,
What's up,
chilling.
Sean?
Hey, you guys were talking about the haunted house with the guy that I guess shot himself or whatever in the haunted house.
Yes.
I'd called in before and told you guys about how my mom went out. You know, I have an issue going to like haunted events or even watching like scary movies or whatever because I can't see people off the ground with their feet dangling.
Mm.
So I have an issue with like PTSD from that, and I do pretty well um, with my PTSD as long as I don't see something like that. So like I try to avoid like haunted houses and scary movies, for instance. I just kind of avoid them. It does kind of suck because that's all my girlfriend wants to do. She always wants to go to the coolest haunted houses around or whatever, wants to watch all these cool movies. And I'll tell her, like, if there's a movie that you want to watch, you're going to have to do the research and let me know if this is in that movie or whatever. And if it is, I'm not going to watch it. Um,
I'm sorry.
but it,
Sorry to hear that's so triggering for you. That must suck not to have to research everything you friggin' watch or whatever beforehand just to make sure it's not going to trigger you. That's got
yeah,
to be frustrating as hell.
well, um, I, I feel like if I wasn't the one that actually, like, found my mom, it probably wouldn't be an issue. Um, but that's not something that I really feel like seeing again. Um, so, I, me personally, I'm sure a lot of other people are probably um, different. Like they still want to go enjoy these things, but then they complain about it like being a part of that. But I know that that's a very common thing for Halloween. It seems like people are, dangling stuff off their trees or whatnot. But I just personally try to avoid it.
Well,
I
there you
don't
go.
want to go through having the nightmares and stuff. So
Well, then I mean there you go. You took it. That's exactly what Mikey was saying to avoid that kind of stuff. That way you don't have to worry about it. So I guess it was smart thinking by you, Sean. Um, yeah, that
yeah,
sucks, man. I'm sorry that it's affected your life in so much ways. I mean, of course it's going to affect your life, but it's sad that you don't think about the little things that kind of can be affected by something like that, down to just gosh, turning on the TV or driving down the street during a certain season or something like that. So that's
yeah.
said, bud. I hear you.
There's always that happened like 11 years ago next month. Um, there's always something new as life progresses that
Hmm.
I find that event affects me in some way. Like after I graduated, she did when I was 18. I was in my senior year of high school. So obviously at my high school graduation, that affected me because she wasn't there. And then I had kids, so that affected me because she's not there. And then, like the haunted stuff and whatever, I can't really do any of that or anything. So there's always a new way that it's going to affect me. I just got to live with it, man. That's just the life I've been given. So,
Right on. Well, dude, I appreciate you calling in. And
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, sorry you're dealing with such a this time of year. It sucks for you, my dude. And I wish I had a better way to cheer you
it's all
up.
good,
But
man. I just wanted to call in about the haunted house thing.
right on. Well,
Is
thank
this
you for
is this trainer Sean?
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, what's up?
I'm I'm gonna hit you up this week. I got it. I'm gonna hit you up this week.
Mikey needs
That's
some help.
that's fine, buddy.
Yeah,
He's
I do.
living.
I do. I
Whenever
need
you're
some
ready,
help.
dude.
All
I'm
right,
done.
what'd you binge eat today?
I haven't binge eat anything. I've actually just been eating because I'm not feeling that well. So I've been eating like chicken noodle soup,
Oh,
something like with the ditalini. But I did stop and get some Ben and Jerry's, and dude, I'm definitely allergic to bananas, and I risked my entire life last night for a pint of Ben and Jerry's, and I ate some ice cream with fresh bananas in it.
ooh, I bet
I'd
that
say
was
it's a good
delicious.
move on my part, man.
Well, yeah, you got some fruit in you at least. There you go, some potassium. There you go. You get some vitamins to go with
And I didn't
your
die. I
fat.
didn't have an allergic reaction for the first time eating a banana in like the last decade.
Oh, really? Oh, God, you're allergic to everything. You say I'm picky. You can't eat shit. You're allergic to weed.
No, you got ailments. I'm not saying you're picky. I'm just allergic to shit. What do you want? Like, I break up buds, pick my nose, and almost die.
Well, we'll quit doing that. I guess that's what good reason to stick to those pre rolls and pay extra. So staying alive. Well, Sean, I appreciate you calling in, dude, and I hope you have a good rest of the holiday season. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon here, dude. So keep your. What's up? What's up? What's happening, people? It is Thursday. Don't know the date, the 19th. That's right. Thursday, October 19th. Welcome to issue number 122. Thank you for joining me on this issue. I'm so happy to have you guys streaming on my tube. You know how much it feels good, how good it is to have you on my tube. I love it. It feels good. It feels so right having you guys streaming on my tube. 844-HIT-DUMB. 844-448-3862. That is the number to call if you'd like to get in touch with us. If you got something you want to say, you want to tell me to go fuck myself, you do whatever the hell you want when you call. 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. And of course, you can always follow the show on social media at Another Dumb Show, X, Instagram, all that stuff. That's the way to find us on there. So give us a follow if you're not already following. So I don't see Mikey down there. I don't know if he's not feeling well. I know yesterday, I just remembered in the recap that he was saying he wasn't feeling well. And I don't know if you guys can hear, I'm a little out of breath. Now, I don't know if I'm coming down with something or what, but I have been running around the house all day. And even before the show started, I was running all like up and down the steps and stuff. So just gotta catch my breath. There we go. All right, hopefully Mike, you'll be here at some point in time. Speaking of my day, I woke up early today. I mentioned I have 3 weddings this weekend. I have one tomorrow, one on Saturday, and one on Sunday. Tomorrow's ceremony and reception. Saturday, just straight reception. Sunday is all ceremony and reception. So big weekend of events for me. So I woke up early today, got all my music downloaded. I got it all put into my library, and I pulled out all my itineraries. I got them all printed out over here. And just kind of went through, did some last little final checks, found a couple little things that even the bride and groom kind of missed in one of them. So I was glad that these last checks I do are really just kind of the dotting the I's and crossing the T's and making sure that everything is correct on these itineraries so we're all on the same page. So I was able to get all that squared away, and I'm looking forward to my events this weekend. And good news, guys. Your old boy booked an event. I booked a holiday party coming up in December, so I am super duper excited to have done that, because your boy is, it's the time of year when things start slowing down for DJs. So I'm gonna be, I'll probably be out. I got all my driving stuff ramped back up again to be able to do that during the off season of DJing. So I got all my Instacart, I got my door dashing, I got my Grubhub, and I got all that stuff ready to go to bring in some extra ducats while I'm waiting for cuffing season to officially start. So this is kind of how it goes. There's this weird lull right before, and it's been bad actually. It's been worse this year because of the COVID wedding gap, where people during COVID were not just meeting each other. So, during COVID, if there was no COVID, people would have been out and meeting each other and meeting new people and potentially finding the love of their life and getting engaged. And then a year and a half, 2 years later, they get married. That's kind of how it goes. So there's this gap right now where a lot of people didn't get married, weren't meeting really to find their partner. So deposits and bookings have been a little slower than usual. So I'm, just kind of fighting my way through that. So that's why I definitely appreciate all of my members here. Thank you to all the official league members, all the super league members, and of course all my Team Dumb Ultimate fans. I want to thank you guys all for helping support me in another dumb show. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Speaking of that, I do see Phil Crevices was first today in chat, and he decided to say yo instead of using the first emoji. I don't know if I'm going to go with yos or words anymore. I made that first emoji. It might have to be whoever can get the first emoji first. That might be who's first from now on. I don't know. Falcor said, God damn it, it showed her as first at first, but nope. Nope, it was Phil Crevices. Secret ADS mod. Oh, I'm sorry. She did a phone check. The phones are good. Yep. All right, Phil Crevices. He busted out the first there, so he remembered. All right, cool. He caught up. Getting caught up, guys. Lady Di says next time she'll be first. So no, I appreciate it. It's fun. I love the little game that you guys have about who's going to be first in there. It's fun. Perhaps usually first, but I think he said he's out tonight. So there you go. Let's see. I got a couple people in the chat not feeling well. That's not good. I'm wondering. Oh, I do see. It looks like he made it here. My main man Mikey. Oh, he's still putting on. Uh-oh. That face is not the face of somebody who is feeling good. Uh-oh. You all right? Oh, he can't hear. Hold on. I'll cut back. So I'll let him get himself together there. Let's see. Gene Queen is asking if I have gotten a shower yet. I did, yes. My shower got put in the other day. I've now taken 3 showers in 2 days, so I'm very happy. I love my showers, so I'm very, very excited to have my shower back. Blue Wolverine said I just called him Monkey Mikey. I didn't. If I did, I didn't mean to. I think it's just because my man, I'm all of a sudden just starting to get a little stuffy here. This is frustrating. I wonder if I'm having an allergy attack or something. Anyway. Yeah, Mike Oxmall's getting over whatever he's had. It's been 3 days. Ronnie's not feeling well. Blue Wolverine's not feeling well. Oh boy. Blue Wolverine says no showers, doesn't turn his mics on, etc. My boy is JLRing it flawlessly. Well, I did go for like several days without showering. I did pull a JLR for a long time and did not shower. But hey, I'm back in the saddle. I'm feeling good about myself. Got to do it. Let's see. I got a couple stories here. I got a couple emails here. Oh, this one's from, I don't know if I saw him in there. He is there. Vanilla Charlie is there. He's asking if I've ever done a wedding where they require me to wear a mask. Oh, yeah. Back during COVID, I was definitely wearing the masks for sure. I can't remember what events I was doing that didn't get canceled. But obviously I was able to take them off when I would be speaking. I feel like I did have to wear a mask for something. I remember going to an event where they had masks like out and people would put them on when they walked in the door. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2, but I definitely remember a mask one. And I didn't care. I was never an anti-mask guy. I looked at it like doctors wear surgical masks to prevent their bacteria from or whatever to spreading into, spitting into open bodies or whatever. So it made sense to me. Wear a fucking mask. I never questioned it once. The very first day they said it, I went, oh yeah, that makes sense. It'll help reduce the spread of it, I guess. Okay. I don't know in the end if it did or not. I'm not an expert. I frankly don't give a shit. I got it a bunch of times anyway, so don't care. Just did what I was told because it was easier. Because I didn't want to be a mask weirdo. If you are a mask weirdo, hey, I'm not knocking you. It was like, to me, again, I know we use this phrase frequently here. It was a weird hill to die on for me. I just didn't care. It was like, what's the worst that happens? I wear a mask and I don't get sick because oh well. So yeah, I just didn't want to be a mask weirdo. I see him. He's back. What's going on, dude? How are you?
What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
Oh, you sound rough.
No, dude, I had a couple coughing spells today. By the way, I know I say that I like them little free coughs where it gets me like I feel like I'm floating out of my body. I'm definitely not doing that anymore.
Why? Is it do you almost make yourself pass out today doing it or something?
Dude, I thought I went blind today.
Oh, what do you mean? You like it? You like you?
What did I had one of them things while I was driving, and I was like, I can't see shit. Everything got really white.
After coughing? Oh, well, you probably cut off the blood supply to your head. Like, you ever gotten choked out? Like, where you and you?
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Yeah. So did you started to feel
So
that kind of warm feeling that comes over your head and goes down and almost it looks like TV snow, right? That's what it looks like to me.
yeah,
Like when
that dude, scariest shit in the world. I was driving.
Jesus Christ, I missed that. You were driving?
Yeah, I
How did
told
you
you I'm done. I'm done hitting the pen.
how did you do that on the what did you like hit anything or like swerve or
No,
was it
no,
just
no.
like a real quick
I was doing like fucking 10 miles an hour. Thank God.
Jeez Louise, man, you got to be careful. Holy crap. Well, real quick, I want to welcome Dustin. He is official League of Dummies member. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. You're glad to have you here, my dude. Oh man, I'm glad nothing happened because that could have been ugly, dude. Those. I mean, you were passing out,
I
like
know.
literally. Wow, that's scary, dude. You gotta.
I mean, I love when it happens in my chair and I'm sitting right here, but damn.
Not with a pen while you're driving. So, speaking of that, I saw you holding your vape there, and I don't know what the deal is. Why is AJ Hawk allowed to just moke down of a stogie on YouTube and ESPN? You know what I mean? And like, does that not? I thought you weren't allowed to smoke on regular TV anymore, or whatever.
Nah, dude, there's a like every podcast I watch, they all vape freely, smoke. The one that I watched, the dude's using his dab rig.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, I don't know what the deal is because I saw it today. I'm like, AJ's just sitting there puffing down on a stogie in the middle of the damn show.
He smokes. Yeah, he smokes cigars sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I don't understand the rules of this shit, man. I don't know. Maybe it's the
And my
swearing.
vape doesn't leave my hand.
I am not sweating you about it. I don't care. Do what you got to do. Let's see here. Vanilla Charlie's email. I never read it. He said, "Yo, dumb. I just wanted to share with you and the rest of the dummies that I now officially have a preschooler. We tried too late in the year to get him enrolled, but a couple places let us put him on a waiting list, and luckily one place had an opening. Vanilla Jr. had his first day today, and it went smoothly. He didn't even miss us. It got me wondering, dumb, how it was for you and your kids when they started school. Pretty smooth, to be honest with you. I have to admit, my kids were, they're good kids. So they were. I mean, the one was a little nervous just because he's kind of a mama's boy. I would say the older boy, he's a big time mama's boy. But we were fortunate to where he went to preschool. It was like right around the corner from where his grandparents lived. So a lot of times his grandparents ended up taking him because we were both. I was working on the show at the time. And my ex-wife had her job, so the grandparents were watching Brady in the mornings, I believe. So he had his, and his Bushi, he's a real mama, like grandma's boy at first too, because he spent so much time with her. In fact, when she passed away, it really affected him so much that he had to go through some grief counseling and everything to deal with it because he was
Dude, that's how close I was with my grandfather, and I had to go through some grief counseling. That's part of what started the whole spiral downhill of smoking weed to fix things and drugs and alcohol and we buried him on my 16th birthday, I think, or 15th birthday.
Wow. Well, that's sad. And that's what you said that triggered you to like start trying to deal with it, sedating yourself with weed and everything to kind of deal with the pain.
Yeah, I remember on our way to the little burial thing afterwards, I was with my cousin, and it was one of the first times like I actually smoked weed to get like escape from something. I smoked weed just to get high and stuff like that, but that's the first time I used it as a solution.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh, this ain't too bad.
I don't know that I've ever really necessarily used it as a solution. It's always
when I was a kid, I didn't know better. I mean, shit, it didn't work, but
I didn't. I mean, yeah, I just didn't like. It's never been like. I never got drunk to get over stuff. It was always just to get the buzz. That's it. I'm never like wallowing at the bottom of a beer. I mean, I have, I guess, but it's more because I just want the buzz. You know what I mean? I'm chasing that. I'm chasing that inebriation, not trying to, you know what I mean? Because that's what I'd rather be versus sad, I guess. So maybe it's the same thing. I don't know, but
it is still looking. It's an escape.
I guess
escape
I never really
real feelings.
I guess I never really looked at it that way. It's not it's escaping to a feeling that I know works.
So, yeah, it's the only thing I knew that worked when I was 15.
Yeah, like every time I quit, like all the times I've ever stopped smoking weed, then like when I go back and smoke again, like after an extended period of time, I go, oh, hello, old friend. because it just like that high, you're just like, oh, that's what I've been missing. That's right. So yeah, I fortunately, well, going back to what I was saying with Brady, yeah, no, the transition for my kids in school was very good because my ex-wife really promotes school. She worked for a school. She was into school, got good grades. I hated school. So I think just let her run the show as far as the school stuff goes, because if they asked to stay home from school, I'd be like, sure. I'd be like, meh, okay, okay. I'd be like, why? Why don't you want to go today? What's the real reason you don't want to go? Because mine would have been, I can't get my hair right, and I'm gonna get made fun of because of my hair today, or I feel fat in the clothes I wear because I didn't get I have like 4 good t-shirts that look okay when my fat ass would fit into, but the rest of them are a little bit too tight, so I'm down to my tight shirts. So actually just going to pretend to be sick so I don't have to go to school and get made fun of for wearing my tight shirt or a wrinkly ass dirty shirt that actually fits. So those were my reasons for not going to school most of the time. It had nothing to do with that. It was usually all appearance related because I was afraid I was going to get made fun of for being fat or not looking right, just with some sort of bad hair day or something like that. I was always worried
Man,
about that.
I wouldn't want to school. I wouldn't want to go to school out of fear that I have to take a shit at school.
I just for whatever reason I'm not like I never really had that problem. Now that I think about it, never worried about it at school. Um, Never really had to do it at school, to be honest with you. I was able to kind of hold
Dude,
it, I guess. I never.
I used to get panic in the morning before I took meds, and obviously all my years of drugging and everything like that. I would get this horrible panic in the morning, and it would cause my stomach to fucking go nuts. So I'd like make it to school, eat breakfast, everything like that, and by the time like 9:30 rolled around, dude, it was like go time.
So you gotta see. I'm fat ass.
Yeah,
With
I
I have
would.
a really slow metabolism. Yours obviously is fast.
Oh yeah,
Mine
no,
was
right
so
away,
slow.
right away.
Oh yeah, no,
I
it'll.
would my senior year, dude. I was pulling out of first period, going to my car and driving home 3 minutes to take a shit, and then driving back to school.
Senior year, we lucked out. The high school, there are these bathrooms downstairs in the lower level of the school that we called the silver stalls. That's where everybody went to shit. It was just like the
No,
universal.
no,
If you're going to
never
that
in
bathroom,
public, never at a gas station, never. No way, bro.
yeah, these had I believe no, the silver stalls didn't, but there was another bathroom in our school that had the half walls where it would be like you'd sit on the toilet and you could have a conversation with the person next to you.
Hell to the no.
It was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing. I can't
Hell
remember which
no.
school that was. If that was when I was in middle school, I don't remember which school that was. But yeah, those little half walls were really weird. um, oh,
I
good.
still got that fear today. I don't shit in public. I can't do it. I'll get into the back of my van and shit in a bucket before I shit in a gas station.
um, No, if I'm to that point where I can't hold it, I'll just bite the bullet and I'll use a gas station or I
Nope,
try to find a
can't do it.
restaurant. I try to find restaurants usually if I'm going to do that, like a McDonald's or something like that, because I feel like the employees have to use those, so they try to keep them a little bit cleaner. And I don't know, at least in my experience, in my shedding experience, some of the bathrooms I will say, when we were on Rolling Glory 1 for any of those trips, the shitting situation was real bad because we weren't allowed to shit on the bus. So I mean, some of these places like we're sneaking into hotels to try to go take dumps.
In a lobby bathroom.
Yep, yeah, because those are great. Those are good. Usually you get ones that go all the way to the floor if you're lucky. But I'll never forget the bathroom I went to in Jacksonville when we were there. I think it was Super Bowl weekend. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I had the beer shits. It was 4:00 in the morning. I got off the bus. I walked to this, I was looking for an open, it was that early. It was like 6. So I was looking for an open restaurant, like a breakfast restaurant that was open. So I was walking the street. Nothing was open. I finally find this gas station at the end of it. And this gas station, dude, I'm not lying. It was the Saw bathroom. It was old tiles falling off the wall, weird stains everywhere, piping from 100 years ago, weird swinging light, just kind of one light thing. Like I was waiting to get murdered in this bathroom. I mean, it was something out of a movie.
That's where my body says, like, even if like I have to go and it's gonna happen, my body says, nope, I'm shutting down right now. I'm just going to leave you in discomfort. You'll sit on that toilet for as long as you can, and nothing will happen.
But you can go in the back of your truck on a bucket, huh?
Yep.
What do you do
Pour
with the
some
bucket?
bleach on it.
I was just gonna
Pour
say
some,
you got
pour
a
some bleach
lid.
on it, cover it up. Yeah. I got a shit bucket in the back of my van. I've kept it there. I haven't had to do it in like a decade, but
Oh, that reminds me of a story that I watched today. Oh, fuck, I forgot to pull the video for it. I watched, this is the greatest story. Piss energy drink. Did you hear the story about this guy who, he heard, so Amazon drivers, when they drive, they have to get to all their stops quickly, and they're on the super tight schedule,
Yep.
and you got to get a certain if you get so many in a day, you make more money. So these dudes are, mostly dudes, I'm assuming, are pissing in water bottles and putting them in their Amazon trucks. Well, Amazon denied this for a long time. Then Amazon drivers started taking pictures and showing it, and it turns out that Amazon actually has a thing where they'll ding you if they catch more than 10. If you leave a piss bottle in one of the trucks, if you do it more than 10 times, you get in trouble. That's how frequently that people are having to deal with this. So
I've got 2 piss jugs in the back of my van. One that I use them nonstop.
So this guy, I think it's a guy. I honestly can't really tell.
You don't know what he chooses to be.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they. It's Uba Butler, is this person's name. It's crazy. So this guy, and I think they're making a documentary out of what this guy did, or what this person did. I'm going to say guy, because it's just easier for me. I'm sorry if it's not a guy. I'm saying guy. Uba Butler. He heard about how Amazon was denying that this was actually happening, the pissing in the cars. So he said, I'm going to go to an Amazon fulfillment center, and I'm going to just start taking all of the piss bottles I find out of it and collect these piss bottles, which is disgusting, obviously. This person, Ufa, took the piss, repackaged it in a new package. It's called, hold on one sec, Amazon P-Drink.
Oh no.
Repackaged it. Here's the package. That's the bottle. Now, it took the piss, repackaged it, put it in that right there, this release bottle. That's what it looked like. Put right in the description that you're going to be purchasing piss. And this thing shot up to first on Amazon sales because Amazon didn't take the time to review what it was, and they were actually allowing this guy to resell Amazon drivers' piss on Amazon as a product, and ended up refunding all the money. Didn't actually send this to any of the people, canceled all the orders, but made enough orders to where they moved to first on Amazon's shipping list. So
that's wild.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Just to stick it to Amazon and just to give them bad PR. I thought that was a pretty crazy story, to tell you the truth. When I read it this early, I put a video of it, but I guess I never downloaded it because I'm a dude who had dipshit. But there you go. Real quick. Oh, damn. Look at this guy busting out memberships. Phil Crevices just gifted CB a membership. Gifted Strawberry Charlie a membership. Gifted Anita Philia a membership. Trevor PBJ got a membership. And No Need to Know. Oh, wait, hold on. Trevor already has one. Strawberry, Anita, No Need to Know, Viper Coils, and CB. All were given Another Dumb Show memberships by Phil Crevices. Big ups to Phil. Thank you for that, dude. Oh, shit, did he just do 5 more? Holy crap, dude. Phil's on a spending spree today. Dude, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you supporting the show this way. PJ Big Show got himself a membership. Bull SCW got himself a membership. Sam V got a membership. Clarence Beeks and Randy Biggs all got themselves some memberships. All thanks to Phil Crevices. Thank you so much to you, Phil. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much, dude. You're the man. He said chat gift roulette. That's for sure. I like that game. You guys should all play chat gift roulette all the time. That's my favorite game that you guys play in the chat. Oh, shit. Crooked Orchids right on cue. Just did the... Look who got a membership. Sean Street Entertainment just got a gifted membership from Crooked Orchids. AW, ADHD, Up Down Ingenuity, and Chance Valentine was also
Oh no.
gifted. I know was also
Oh,
gifted another Dumb Show membership. So congratulations to all you guys. I thank you. I know it's so funny. Thank you. Now I can actually watch my own show ad free. Thank you. I appreciate it. Or no, not ad free. I'm just actually a member now. So if I ever go in the chat on my other account, my DJ account, which I don't really ever use for anything, now I can have the emojis and everything. Sweet. I can watch my own after shows. Oh yeah. Okay, couple more emails here. I have a couple from Nugget Man. Oh man, the Nugget Man sent me a picture. I never got it into the break photos. I'm gonna download that real quick. I'll get those moved in for the break photos. Speaking of break tonight, we probably won't get to a break tonight. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap early with the main show, and we're gonna do a members only show for Thursday Night Football. I think that'll be fun.
What? Let's put a parlay together. You and I put a parlay together, and I'll foot the bill for it, and then I'll split it with you if we win.
That'd be fun. I like that. I like the idea of that. That sounds good. All right, I can do that. I just booked that event today, so I don't have extra money, but I can think I could pull $10 out for that or something like that. Do something.
No, I'm saying you help me build it. If we win on my $10, I'll split it with you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well, I put a couple today. I put a couple together today. So
I got a couple. I had 3 or 4 in already, but we can.
Yeah, they had some.
They got the 50% profit boost, the $5 free bet, and then the ETN or Elvin Kamara profit boost boosted to 150.
They had a deposit bonus today too, 50% match.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they got a 50% deposit match today
on DraftKings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, where's this at?
It was right on the front for me. Maybe it's because I'm a newer one. I don't know. But Secret ADS Mod, shout out to Becky. Oh, yeah, Becky made it into the Discord. Congratulations. Glad to have you over there hanging out with everybody, kicking it there. Let's see. I got a Halloween question. Here's the picture that he sent here. Why is this not opening? There we go. All right, this is Nugget Man's Shih Tzu, dressed up for Halloween. I like that. We dyed Darla last year. We dyed her tail last year, tiger stripes for Halloween. So good for you. I'm all for dressing up the dog if they'll let you. He didn't mention the doggy's name. So she just went to the salon. I love it, the doggy salon, that's what he calls it. What are my plans for Halloween? I have no plans for Halloween. He's asking if B2 and I will dress in a couple's costume and go to a party. No, that would be for people who have friends, and I don't have any friends really, and B1 has, I think he meant B1. B1 has, she's got some friends, but I'm pretty sure most of her friends hate me now. Will we dress up Darla or the cats? In fact, yes. I was actually just dressing them up the other day, or B1 was here, and she dressed up Clark, our cat, and I actually probably got a pretty funny picture of it, actually. We have this tiger head that we put on him, and we actually got this really good picture of him with the tiger head on, roaring like a tiger. Isn't that great? With his little
picture.
I know, I love it. So there's that one, and then where's Clarky Poo with his little there's another good one where he's kind of like wearing it and just looking miserable and hating life. This is the good one where it almost kind of looks like the tiger head is his head. So I like that one there. That's a pretty good one too. So it looks like the actual face is his head. So yeah, there you go. So yes, we are, to answer your question, we are definitely dressing up the animals for Halloween. Love doing that. It's so much fun. I don't know what the kid... to answer their next question, he said, I'm asking for a creepy friend. What are your kids planning to do for Halloween? Will they dress up, trick or treat, or attend a party? All of the above. I'm sure the youngest one is going to do all of that, and I think the older one's going to go to a party. I don't know if he's going trick or treating or not. But I know Shay is doing all the above. Shay loves Halloween. His birthday is on the tomorrow, and so he's at camp right now, so I can't even get a hold of him. But so I'll talk to him. I think he'll be back in time tomorrow for me to talk to him. But
Camp.
yeah, camp, whatever the camp they go to this time of year, they go do like some camp thing where I don't know, camp stuff. I guess
Like Boy Scout type stuff, like they're camping and building fires and stuff.
it's like a school camp, so probably a little bit of that. I went to 6th grade camp. We did the same thing when you do. I don't know. You do fireside songs and you sing.
It's an overnight camp.
Yeah, I went for a few days. We had cabins we stayed in and stuff. Yeah, it was sweet.
And it's a
actually.
school thing.
Yeah.
We never got shit like that. All we got to do is go to we went on like out of state trips.
We do that too. I mean, they do that too. I mean, but this one was, this is what they do in 6th grade. And it is, at least I remember we did, it was awesome. I got in trouble. I brought shaving cream to vandalize stuff with shaving cream. Well, there were other kids that brought eggs and they managed to track down us for the shaving cream. And they just assumed that we were the ones that were doing the egging too.
Yeah.
Oh my God! My middle school football coach was the one who was in charge that day, and he was screaming at me because I kept telling him I didn't do the eggs. I didn't throw the eggs. I just brought shaving cream because you can wash it off. I know eggs will ruin stuff. This is just shaving cream. It's soap. It's a wash off. And he would not accept. He was berating me to the point where I actually started crying while this teacher was screaming at me. So it was so crazy. I remember my buddy sitting next to me and he just being like after the teacher left, being like, Jesus, God, he was really laying into you. And I'm like, I know I didn't even bring the eggs either. So, damn, I got to give much love. Creepy Michelle is passing out the memberships. Danny and JC, Nathan, 614, and M-Bomb all got memberships. And of course, Miss Demeanor. Oh, wow, she ended up 10 of them. Misdemeanor. Holy crap. Michael, Fathom, Keels. Oh, nice. And that's it. So, wow. Congratulations to everybody. Wow.
Man.
Thank you, Creepy Michelle. Thank you to all of you guys for doing that. I really appreciate it. I tell you what, that's great news, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys renewing, those of you who renewed, and then the rest of you who are passing out memberships to each other. Oh, by the way, there are a few people I've gotten a couple comments and a couple messages from people. They still do not understand how to enable their gifts. So I'm going to say it again. It's very easy though, guys. If you're watching, you're just going to go to my page. You're going to click the join button, just like you want to join. So if you're using an iPhone, it's not going to work. So it's going to take you a few steps. You're going to have to go to a Safari browser or do it on your desktop. Once you're able to get to my page and you see that little button that says join, you click the join button. A little pop-up window will come up. It will give you the options for which level you want to join. If you want to join the official level, that's $1.99 a month. That gets you the emojis and the badges. You want to get the second level. That gets you the emojis, the badges, and access to the special super dummy shows that we do. And then the last tier is just for Team Dumb Ultimate fans. That's $9.99 a month. So that will pop up. Ignore all of that unless you haven't joined yet. Join. But you can if you're tight, you're broke, you don't have money to join, but you want to support the show and you know that people enable the gifts, you'll see all those options there. What you then do is you click those little 3 buttons. There's little 3 things right next to the X where you'd close it out. Don't close it out. Click the 3 buttons. You click those 3 buttons, another pop-up window comes up. It gives you the option to enable gifts. You toggle the little switch, just click it, it switches, and then you are all set and good to go. And you are able to receive gifts. And then, wow, a super fan donation from CYX. Thank you very much, CYX. I really appreciate it, guys. So, oh shit, it's Neighbor Dave's birthday. Much love to Neighbor Dave. What up, dude? Happy birthday. I'd crack a cold one for you, but I got to work this weekend, so I decided not to drink this evening. So I'm not drinking tonight.
Lavender hour.
Yeah, I still got a little bit of lavender I can work my way through here. But yeah, no brew dogs. I'm tight right now, and I didn't want to go dump $20 on. I probably could have got a 6-pack. I guess I didn't even think about that and spent $6, $8 or whatever. But I decided not to drink.
$8 for a 6-pack?
or whatever. You know, if you get a cheap one, or I could have
What
gotten a
is this,
tall boy.
94?
Well, I could have got. I don't know. I don't buy 6-packs ever, so I buy a case at a time usually. So
You
I
gotta
can't
be
remember.
half. You gotta be off by fucking 50%.
I
You
can't,
gotta be 12, $13.
I actually can't remember the
For
last time I bought a
six-pack,
six.
dude.
Or so, but no, I mean, you could go get a. I could have bought a tall boy or something just to hang out, but I didn't.
I'm gonna
want
go
to
I'm gonna go buy a pack of smokes for $6 right now.
How much are 6 smokes? Are they like 10? I don't even
15?
know. $15 for a pack of smokes, really?
They're about to go up close to $20 a pack here in New York.
$1 a cig, huh? And that's just like the syntax, just because it's so bad for you, they're trying to get people not to take it anymore?
Yeah, they're
Or
about. I
not
think
to
that
take it, use
September
it?
1st they just went up another $1.
Jeez. Well, I probably honestly not a bad thing. I mean,
I know. I wish they would make them. I don't know. I wish they. No, I still like them every once in a while.
I was
just
gonna say,
smoked
do you
Marlboro.
still?
I just smoked a cigarette yesterday. First time in like 3 months. It tasted so good. It tasted like I was a teenager again.
Was it like your like a buddy at work or whatever? Or
Yeah, there's a bunch of smokers, and I'll hit those guys up in the morning when I get into work and we have like a service meeting and stuff like that. There's a bunch of guys outside smoking cigarettes, so that like crisp cold air and the smell of a cigarette
yeah,
makes my mouth water.
yeah. Most people hate the smell of secondhand smoke. I love it. It reminds me of my grandma. So I love that smell. It's so I mean that. Like you walk into a house that smells like dog piss and cigarette smoke. I'm at home, baby, because that's what my grandma's house smelled like when I was a kid. I fucking loved it there. I was so comfortable there. I don't know why. It just worked fine for me. Oh, speaking of your work, Mikey, did you talk to anybody yesterday? You had ran into one of the sales guys who said, "Hey, why aren't you going to quit being a grease monkey and come over to outside sales?" Did you have any meetings today?
No.
Nothing. Are you reconsidering now, or?
No, I got to make sure it's something I'd like be committed to and want to do before I make that decision to have that talk. A lot of times in my company, I end up being big talk, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to do that, and then it comes time to it, and I'm like, I ain't ready for all that change. So before I go in there, I want to make sure.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a big decision, so definitely a better move to figure it out. Trevor says his grandma used to buy him cigs. No, my grandma's house was great because my uncle lived there too, and my uncle was younger, and he'd leave all his porn everywhere. So I'd find all his Hustlers and stuff. I found all his VHSs, and it was great, man. I loved going to my grandma's house. Curious George, you're on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Glory.
I've never wished for the time to go by fast because if you remember, Mikey yesterday said that he was going to tell us a story about his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend and that you guys were saving it for the members-only show. So
Mikey
hopefully he
teased
does
that.
discuss it there.
Mikey teased that yesterday. You did specifically ask if we were going to be doing a members-only show. And he did say you had a B5 story, if I do recall correctly. That was what you said you had. So George holding your feet to the fire with his good memory. Very good, George.
Thanks,
all right,
George.
We will keep that in mind. And speaking of the after show, Brad L., now a Super League of Dummies member. He'll be there for the after show. Glad to have you there, my dude. The team leader of the head coach of the Agugula team in another dumb fantasy football league. Okay, Curious George, I know we've gone through the past couple of nights. You've had some easy, medium, hard, and expert level questions for Mikey regarding dumb trivia. Mikey has done very well for the most part until last night. I think you missed a couple last night.
Hit a brick wall last night, 1 for 4.
Are you keeping track of the score on your end, George? Because I'm not.
Yes, he's got 8 right out of 12, and there's 20 questions. 8 out of 12.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, that's what, 75%, I think, right? No, there's 66. All right, go for it.
Okay, so for the easy one, Mikey, what did Dieter use to smash Dumb's car?
Ooh, good one.
Was it a sledgehammer?
Ding, correct, yes.
What is a sledgehammer?
That's correct. You nailed it. Yes, that was when he wanted revenge on me after I had pranked. Dieter and I were in a little prank war. Really, honestly, he was in a prank war with me, just putting mouse traps everywhere. He's putting on the bottom of my seats, throw them at me. So I took it up a notch like an idiot, and I put a rat trap in the refrigerator behind his cottage cheese. and he reached in and it snapped down and almost broke his fingers off and like cut his hand real bad because rat traps are no joke. Those things snap real fucking hard.
Yeah,
and I didn't really,
it's a big trap.
I didn't really think about that. I just thought, yeah, it's big meathead Dieter.
It's a big mouse trap.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
It's a Dieter-sized mouse trap.
Exactly. No, and he was very angry. And to his credit, he did a really good job. We had a Dare Dieter planned, and I don't know how. I know it was across the street. I don't know if he caught wind of it somehow, but somehow he found out that we were going to be out in the street, and and he had stored a sledgehammer downstairs, and he smashed my car. Thankfully, it was a old car, and I was literally just about to get a new one, so it worked out pretty well. It was my old sister's old car that they had given me, so he beat the shit out of that thing, and I don't actually even know what happened to that car. I think it ended up just like, I don't even remember where that car even ended up. Might have just ended up sitting in that garage. Oh no, I took it to a gas station downtown and just left it there. Like I just parked it in the parking lot and just left it there and took the tags and stuff off of it, and it just disappeared. It was just gone. So Never heard of the car
I've
ever
never
again.
heard of somebody just ditching a car like that.
Yeah.
We just left it in the parking lot, took the tags, peeled the stickers off, and bounced.
That was it. Yep. So I have no idea whatever happened to that. I have no idea what happened to that fucking car. All right, George, next question.
Yep. The next one is a follow-up to the first one. What was the color, make, and model of that car?
Ooh, I almost blew it for you right there. That's a tough
I know.
one.
Man,
nervous
why
there.
am I thinking like a red Ford Escort or red Mercury Contour?
Very close. He's very close, George. You
Yep.
nailed the
Very
color, nailed the make, just missed the
It's a
model.
Taurus,
Nope.
not a Probe.
Nope.
It was a
Tempo.
Ford.
Ford Tempo.
Oh my god, dude! Like, I should get that. I'm
classic-
giving myself that one.
The classic Ford Tempo. Yes, what an ugly, ugly car that was. All right, what's next, dude?
I knew it was a red Ford, so I'm giving myself.
That's pretty
that.
good. That's pretty good to remember that.
Yep. I got a hard one. Mikey, I think, might get this one, but we'll see. What was
Of course
Dumb's
you got a
rap
hard one,
name
George.
that he used to go by when? What was Dumb's rap name that he used to go by when he performed during his previous job's events?
TJ Streeter.
What did you say?
Wasn't it DJ Streeter?
Oh,
No.
My rapper name, MC Streeter.
Oh, I got the letters wrong. I got the main part right. I got the main course right. I missed the appetizer.
Yes, I appropriated my high school nickname or my childhood nickname for my rapper name, my short-lived rap career, and my CD High Cholesterol, which is out there somewhere. With a Z, cholesterol. George, next question.
Yep, this is the expert one. And then the last four that I have, I'm dying to hear the stories for those. So I'm saving those for the next day that you're on the air.
Okay.
But dying to hear the stories on the last four. But okay, the last one is expert. This one's pretty tough. It's 2 blanks. So fill in the blanks. Dumb's favorite hookup question. If I needed a help to get to the top of the mountain, would you be my blank blank?
Ooh, this is great. What a great question this was. Very good question.
I got nothing.
It's expert level. It's very tough.
Yeah, I got nothing.
If I needed help to get to the top of the mountain, would you be my blank blank?
Is that the exact question? Because I would write them where they weren't yes or no questions. Do you have the exact question, George? Because I don't think that's right. Because I wouldn't have written a question that was yes or no. Because my goal would be to write things that weren't yes or no questions. You know what I mean?
Further, yeah,
Mhm.
more than one answer question or one word answer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the answer to this question.
Well, what
Do you even know it? Do you remember?
I remember this question. I thought this was a fucking awesome question, actually. That's why. It was, and I remember them giving me a hard time about it, and it was a great question. That's why I can't remember, because I know they would, if I wrote it that way, that's probably why they made fun of me, but I don't think I would have written it that way. But the answer is, to help you get up the mountain, reach the top of the mountain. What was it? Love Sherpa. I'll be your love. I'll be your love Sherpa. Because Sherpas help people get up the mountain. You know what I'm saying, Mikey?
Yeah. Oh man, you know what? Are you serious?
That was it. Love Sherpa. That was the one.
Oh.
All right. So, all right, George. Well, I think we got our questions for tonight.
I don't think I have a passing grade right
Thanks,
now.
guys.
Yeah, that was a not your best night as far as answering questions.
Not as bad
George,
as last night.
Not, yeah. I think you got pretty bad last night.
1 of 4 last night.
All right. Well, George, thank you for taking the time to write these questions and calling and asking Mikey. I appreciate it. I am looking forward to I'm looking forward to the next ones. I think we'll be back live with the main show on Monday. All right.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Later.
All right. Later, dude. Okay. So, all right. Before we wrap things up, I have this little game I want to play with you, Mikey, real quick. It is pretty simple. Let me try to find my videos here. I got to pull my videos up. Give me a moment. This is a new video game. Oh my God, if this video is not saved. There it is. All right, so this is a new video game. Mikey, I need you to, can you turn off all the lights in your room? Can you make it enough to where like just like we can kind of see you, just kind of make it dark, a little spooky. Kind of like the other night when I was telling you, oh, perfect. There you go. I love it. You can go even darker. That was good. Darker is even better because it looks better when it was darker for what we're going for. There we go. All right. So I want you to get nice and close to your screen. And I got a game for you. I want to see how long you last before something happens and see if you can make it the whole way without a specific thing happening. So we'll see. This one's for Mikey. This is a little game I want to see. This is a new video game, and I want to see if this is something Mikey can handle, because I know how much Mikey loves scary stuff.
This is in-game footage.
Uh-huh.
Blair Witch type shit?
Just keep watching. See how long you can make it. Nothing? All right.
Fuck. There's no way I'd be able to play this game. There's a 0% chance I'd be able to play this game.
Ooh, okay. So the purpose
And I'm
of
assuming this is VR. It's gotta be with the way the movements are. Hell no.
does that count as a scream?
I just said, oh, hell no.
It almost made me scream. So that's the game. So that's the whole point of this game, is to try to get people It's an 18-minute long game. Actually, here you go. So, Don't Scream, an Unreal Engine 5 horror experience that's coming out on the time. It's actually on Steam. So it actually takes to get that realistic VHS kind of view, like that 1993 camcorder view.
It's dope.
That's what you can get it on Steam. It looks pretty cool, and it's the way it works. It's an 18. You have 18 minutes that it lasts. And it's basically just a psychological horror game to challenge you to play it. You have to calibrate your mics to where you have to be completely silent, and you lose the game if you scream. So if like you do a little jump scare or anything like that, if they get you with any of their scares, and they said that the what we just watched is kind of the tame version. Obviously, they're not going to blow.
Yeah,
the whole thing
I'd imagine they turn that up pretty high.
Yes, so after 18 minutes, you have a chance to go through the whole thing. Or I'm sorry, you have 18 minutes that you need to make it through the whole thing. And if you do, you win the game. It's a video game. What the fuck are you gonna win? You win. But you have the. I'm looking forward to trying it. I think this would be a fun thing to try. I have a pretty decent computer. I think it says you got to have a pretty good graphic card to make it work. So I think it might be worth the try. Turn all the lights off. Get all spooked out and everything, and like
no.
I would love
I'll watch somebody else play it. The controller can't be in my hand because I'll just stand in the same place.
Yeah, Angelina said that looks so cool. I agree. Curious George said there's a badass game coming out from Steam called Unrecorded. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to check it out. Becky said that she could not play that game. So let's see. Disaster says Resident Evil 7 is scary in VR. I can only imagine. That's why we just talked about Resident Evil the other night. And then strangely, the next day, I found this horror video game that came out. So it was like, oh, I guess that's like a real thing. So, all right. It's 7:54. So I'm going to check that out. And I encourage everybody to check that out too. Prime tonight, right?
Yep.
All right, so I think we're actually
It'll be one of the few times we can actually watch the game and be synced up.
Yeah, we're synced up. So okay. Oh, is that you? That's you. All right.
That's me.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's gonna wrap things up for the main show tonight. I do have some stories. I got some videos that we'll dump in the main and during football. So it'll be primarily football and chat driven this evening with a little bit of a video dump and maybe a couple stories here and there, but nothing crazy, guys, because like I said, I got to work tomorrow and all weekend, so I'm just kind of looking to just kind of chill with you guys and have a nice kind of relaxed watch party here for this Jaguar Saints game, and we'll go through some parlays here. So Mikey, love you. We'll see you over there in a minute.
Love you, buddy.
Perfect. I am going to wrap this up. So thank you to everybody who watches the main show. I appreciate you guys all so much. To all of the official league members and anybody who's not even a member, thank you guys all for watching. I'm apologizing that we're doing a short show tonight, but I don't want to be up all night. And of course, Thursday Night Football is getting ready to start, and we don't want to miss that. So I encourage you guys, if you want to come over and do our Thursday Night Football watch party, it's all loosey-goosey over there. We're burning down. We're just chatting and hanging out and swearing and all that crap. So we kind of let loose over there, and there's kind of no holds barred, no rules. So that's why I always encourage everybody, if you want to join, hit that tier 2 level and become a Super League of Dummies member, and you'll have access to the after show that we're doing here in just a few more minutes. So I thank you all for coming and joining this evening. It's going to wrap things up for the main show for this week. Again, I have a wedding tomorrow night, so we will not be live tomorrow night at 7, but we'll be back live with the main show on Monday at 7 p.m. And I am out of here. See you.